Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy in a very cold Wisconsin morning. Today's video, we have got a cow with a sore right front foot. She's got something stuck in there. So let's get started, figure out what this problem is, and take care of her discomfort. And it doesn't take long to find the source of this discomfort, or so I thought. She has got a stone lodged in the white line of her foot, and based on her discomfort, it's likely punctured into the corium. As I mentioned earlier, I thought I had found the source of her discomfort, but as you're about to see, there's more than meets the eye. That bubble is a telltale sign that we have a pocket of infection underneath this sole, so I need to pare this hoof away and expose that problem. And there's the real culprit for the puncture in this sole. Another small stone lodged in that same white line crack, drove all the way through, punctured that sole, and caused an infection underneath. Now we need to open this area all the way up so it can drain and create new horn and heal that injury. I get questions all the time asking, how do you know when to stop carving when you find these problems? And if you look real close between those two dots, you can see there's a light gray area, it looks like, underneath that layer of hoof. That's how I know there's a pocket of infection under there and that I need to keep going to expose that area so it can heal properly. This is where it's important to make thin, precise cuts so we don't cut into that live tissue underneath the corium. That corium layer is what produces this hard outer layer that we're looking at. Because of that puncture, because that rock was able to puncture through the sole into that corium, it's caused an infection. And that's keeping that corium from producing good hard horn again. So in order to get that healed up, and to make this area whole again, we need to clear that infection so that that corium can heal and begin to produce horn again, and that will, in essence, patch over this hole that's been created by those stones. From this angle here, you can see exactly where that rock punctured through that sole into the corium. I'm not done trimming this up yet, but I know that this cow is going to need a block to take the weight off of that injured claw. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to go back and finish cleaning up this lesion site. Now that this area is opened up, could I stop trimming right now and would it heal? It probably would, but if I think I can remove some more of this loose horn without it causing any damage to the corium, it's best to remove that, especially right around the lesion itself, because I don't want debris to pack back up into that hole and irritate that corium that's exposed. I want to get that completely cleaned out and free from any sharp edges that might abrade that lesion, and that way it'll give it the best chance of healing. If I thought that I was going to damage corium by doing this, damage that tissue underneath, then yes, I would stop. You don't want to damage corium trying to fix a problem. You don't gain anything by doing that. So in this case, I'm just going to slowly remove stuff around here, try to trim up these loose edges and thin that sole out as much as I can around that to make sure that those edges are pliable and they don't affect the healing of that lesion. The powder I'm applying now is called salicylic acid, and what this does is kill all the bacteria that might infect that lesion and keep it from healing over. Digital dermatitis being the chief culprit of that. I don't want that to take hold, so I use this as a preemptive attack against digital dermatitis. Now we're done. Let's get her down, let her go, and see how she walks on that block. If you guys want to follow along and see how her recovery is going, hit that subscribe button. In a couple weeks, we'll take a look at her again and see how that foot healed up. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you all on the next one.